Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Brittany Jennings with the Seniors Blue Book, and this morning I'm live over at the John Ringling Bridge, and I'm I'm on Zoom right now with Matt Matechik from the Matechik Law Firm. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, Brittany. Hey, everyone. Thanks for having me this morning. Hope everyone's doing well, all things considered.
Absolutely. It's definitely a beautiful day outside today. I am at home in my home office.
Very good.
I am just going to quickly plug in my battery on my computer. I'm so sorry. So
No,
Matt,
that's all right. I mean, I wouldn't want us to cut out midstream here. So
exactly. I was telling Matt, and I could share this with people because I think they know like coffee is it gets me through everything, just like a lot of people. And Matt's got his cup. My coffee maker decided not to work this morning, so I'm a little bit thrown off. That's all.
well, I wouldn't have even noticed. You're pulling it together lovely.
So Matt, thank you so much for being here this morning. It's always a pleasure talking to you, and we want to dive into a few topics. But before that, can you kind of share with everybody a little bit about yourself and how your firm came to be, and just a little bit about the services you offer?
Absolutely. Again, I'm Matt Matechik. I'm the owner and attorney at the Matechik Law Firm. We're in Sarasota, though we serve clients throughout your area, Brittany, Sarasota, Manatee, and Charlotte counties. We specialize in elder law, estate planning, guardianships, and probate. We opened up in 2017. My wife and I, with one child at the time, now two, but we moved down here from Maryland. So we've restarted our lives here in Florida, like many of you, I think, maybe on this view right now. And we were drawn to the community, drawn to the coast, and excited to be here.
That's awesome. Well, in the area that we serve, so just for people that are watching, we have the Sarasota County, or you cover the Sarasota County, Manatee County, and then you're also further south too, right? In Charlotte County, you've kind of been.
Yeah, that's right. We just started taking some more cases in Charlotte County, so I'm doing some guardianship work down there, as well as some probate and estate planning. So if you've got questions, it used to be somewhat problematic. We would say it's a bit of a drive, but of course now we're doing everything from home. It really makes things a lot more accessible. So that's a good thing.
How have things changed for you? I know before all this, you were you were starting to implement digital platforms like this, so you were kind of ahead of the curve. We've talked about, but how have things changed with are you meeting clients over Zoom, or what's your daily life like right now?
Yeah, we are trying to respect social distancing guidelines, and we have been for a couple weeks now. So because of that, we're doing everything via telephone or Zoom. I'll also offer Skype or FaceTime if that's your preferred platform. It's worked out pretty well. I think like a lot of folks in the industry, as well as on the client side, are sort of still getting used to this new way to communicate, and that's fine. We're all sort of going through technical challenges together, and then just challenges you might see, from somebody being at home. Maybe you see more than you're used to, but it's good. We're still able to communicate. We were leveraging technology before this, harnessing the power of electronic signatures, for example, as much as possible. But we're still up and running. We're in court. We're doing estate planning. We're doing probate, and helping our seniors as much as we can.
I think a lot of people, you mentioned courts. I think a lot of us, even me in that boat, would think that the courts are possibly closed right now. Tell us or give us an update on what's happening in the courts.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. I'll say this just to be crystal clear. The courts are open. The courts are open. If you're hearing otherwise, it's just not true. I am an attorney. I'm going to be in court this afternoon via Zoom, actually. So if you're worried about an ongoing case not moving forward, or perhaps the inability to start a new case, I would say you need not worry. There's some new logistical challenges we're working through. The fine folks at court administration had to quickly get spun up on how to do hearings, via telephone, or now we're actually doing Zoom, which is pretty neat. But they're open, and your case can be heard, and your attorney should be able to represent you in court. Great question.
That's good news, and it's even creative how you're going to be there through Zoom.
Well, we'll see. The one I have this afternoon is going to be my first time doing Zoom with the court. So all the ones I've had in the past couple weeks have been via telephone. So I'm very excited to see how it works out.
Cool.
I'll let you know on a follow-up chat.
Let's see that coffee mug real quick. We the people, huh?
Yes, ma'am. This is, of course, the United States Constitution. It was my coffee mug throughout law school, and I always said that all the answers were right there. So we'll see.
Oh, well, I'm trying to find a coffee cup that has all the answers on it. Right now, I do have Arizona. And I don't know if they have all the answers, but maybe it's a sign.
It's a great place to be, I've heard, though I'd still rather be in our Sunshine State here.
Absolutely. Matt, you talked about documents, like e-sign documents. So can you kind of share which documents can be done online versus ones that cannot be done online if people are wondering?
Sure. I shouldn't say any type of court pleadings, but most type of court pleadings. So something you're actually going to be filing with the court in an ongoing case, at least here in our counties, can be signed electronic with a few exceptions. So at the Matechik Law Firm, we have the ability to send you your pleadings via email, and you could sign on your smartphone or your computer. Very simple, very efficient, very straightforward. With regard to estate planning, this does get a little more complicated, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak to this. Some estate planning documents can now be signed, witnessed, and notarized entirely online. The big ones, which are your wills, your trusts, and some, I'll call it advanced power of attorney type documents, cannot be. And the Florida Bar has been communicating with estate planning and elder law attorneys for the past couple of weeks about this. And the rule still is these documents can only be signed in person. Regrettably, actually, the Florida legislature passed a statute that was supposed to go into effect July 1st, where we were going to be able to even sign these documents online. Mm-hmm. But I guess we were just a couple months too late, because that has not passed. So I wanted to dispel, another rumor, because I'm getting some calls from folks that are getting wills or trust forms, something like that they print offline. And then, they say, oh, well, we signed it online or we witnessed it online via FaceTime. Be careful, because I think you're going to have a hard time with that document holding up later when it needs to. So as a general rule right now, estate documents need to be signed in person. That might change. Things seem to be changing by the minute, by the hour, as you well know. And we'll keep you posted. I'm trying to keep my clients as informed as possible via Facebook. My website, we're posting the latest updates. So let's stay in touch, because things change rapidly.
And I'm going to bring up your website here real quick while we're talking, just so people can see that. It's the matechiklawfirm.com, and I'll put that on the post, Matt. But you said you mentioned you have updates on here. So I'm just kind of scrolling through here. Let me see here. There's a lot of great content on your website. Is there any specific piece of your website that you want to talk about?
Well, we did recently add a section there about our commitments during the COVID-19 crisis. Check that out. Later today, I'm going to be posting some helpful links that might impact some of my clients or the community at large, and that's to small business relief, the FDIC frequently asked questions about what happens if the bank's closed, or are my investments still insured, things like that. So there's so much information going around that I'm going to be starting to post basically public service announcements up there that don't necessarily have to do with estate planning, but come from reputable sources and should be helpful. Another big change you'll see if you had visited my website previously is we do offer free consults, and there's a button down there. Previously, we were offering those in person. Now, if you click that button, it gives you the option to schedule one either via a Zoom video chat or a telephone conference. So we're still offering those. We've just got to change the format in order to keep everybody healthy, of course.
Awesome. That's great. That's great information. How about, what are some of the most popular calls that you're getting right now? During this time, have things shifted a little bit, or what are people's main concerns at where they're calling you?
Well, unfortunately, a lot of the calls I'm getting right now are, we talked to an attorney 3-4 months ago about getting these documents done. We didn't do it. Now so-and-so's in the hospital, and we're doing the best we can to reach these folks, but there are logistical challenges right now. And so we're getting a lot of calls that are sort of saying, we wish we had talked to you 3 months ago. And I do too. Mm-hmm. And I think one thing I'm telling everybody is we'll do the best we can right now to get everybody taken care of. But something that we can all take out of this is let's just be prepared for the next emergency. I don't know if it's a virus or a hurricane or who knows, but it's obviously much easier to get everything in place in a more normal, I guess you could say, environment rather mm-hmm. than scramble. So getting a lot of calls like that, and you'll see on our website, on our commitments there is our honesty to the community. And one thing that we do have trouble with right now, and understandably, is getting into hospitals and assisted living facilities. We cannot, even as an attorney, unless I have a judge-signed order mm-hmm. that says I have to see this person, I cannot get in there to see that person. And it's tough, it's challenging, but hopefully we'll be able to get in there in a couple of weeks and help everybody out. So, a related call is people are thinking about these things, so, hey, can I do my estate documents now at home? I just did my tax paperwork. I've got everything out. I'm very up to speed on what's going on with my investments and my family. Might be a good time to talk about putting a trust or a will in place. It is a great time. So we're still taking in new clients, and we'll work through the process and facilitate that signing for you as soon as we can.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you and appreciate everything you're doing, and of course, all your time this morning with us. I know be prepared as, or be prepared as much as you can, and then of course call you if there's any doubt or questions that they have for you. They can give you a phone call. What's the best number to reach you at?
Sure, it's 941-926-6755. And I've got a virtual receptionist. They are excellent. So somebody will answer that phone. You'll be able to talk to a person right away. Even if you can't reach me, I will get the message, and we're open. So give us a call.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks again for your time, Matt, and we'll see you soon. Hope you have a great day.
Sounds good. You too, Brittany. Thanks, everyone.